my channel. So I'm starting a few new projects, I guess. One of which is a vlog series that I kind of stole the idea from somebody else. I'll tell you about that in a second. But I'm going to be calling it the Femara Chronicles. Kind of like cracking out on YouTube channels and YouTube videos, especially of people who are currently going through infertility. It's the whole reason why I started this channel. But I came across one a few days ago, actually, called IVF Mumma Vlogs, and I love it. So the woman who does it, she has 2 children already, so I think she had gone through IVF for both of those. I can't be 100% sure. I will link her channel down below, but I haven't been able to catch up and watch all of her past stuff. I've just been watching the recent ones, just because there's so many. She's been doing this forever. But I love the videos, and she is doing something that she calls the Femara Diaries. And I thought, that's a genius idea. I totally need to kind of do that and take that idea really just for myself, so that I can look back on this journey and everything and have it documented. But also, if it could help anybody else, that's perfect. So I definitely want to give her credit for this idea. I love it, and imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, I promise. So, yeah, so she's doing Femara, and I will be doing Femara, hopefully soon, within the next few weeks. So I just decided I want to do this and tell you guys a little bit about the journey of what it's going to be like. So to start the journey, I have to take a different medication first that is called medroxyprogesterone. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. If not, sorry. But I'll just keep calling it Provera from now on, because that's what I know it as. So a little bit about this medication, just kind of quickly from the paperwork that I got from the pharmacy. It's a type of female hormone that is similar to the progesterone that your body naturally makes, and is given to replace the hormone when your body is not making enough of it. They use it for a few things, one of which is a combination hormone replacement therapy for women going through menopause. If you're not going through menopause, such as myself, and are not pregnant, then it is used to treat abnormal bleeding from the uterus and restore normal menstrual periods. So that's what I'm using it for. I need to get normal periods before I can actually take the Femara and hopefully ovulate. After speaking with the nurses at the clinic, my body did not ovulate, and my uterine lining is like 12 centimeters, and it's supposed to be 5 to 6. So that's not good. That stuff's been sitting in my body, and that's what's preventing me from getting pregnant, because that's what the whole point of a period is. It gets to a certain point, and it sheds, and then it rebuilds itself. So we need to shed all of that bad stuff and all that built up stuff to make a nice comfy home for the new baby V, hopefully. So that's what I'm going to be using it for. I have to shed all that. I have to use this medication to restore a normal period. As with any medication, there's possible side effects. I have done Provera twice before. It was about a year ago, I think. I don't remember any side effects. However, that could be because the most memorable thing about it is the heavy bleeding that comes along. So, you know, either I didn't get side effects or I don't remember. But on this handy dandy paper, it does tell you the side effects that could come along. And as IVF Mumma says, it basically can give you anything. Like, everything is a side effect. So, I will name a few. They're basics, but why not just say it anyway? Nausea, bloating, and breast tenderness, because, you know, we don't already go through that when we're bleeding. Change in vaginal discharge, mood swings, obviously, blurred vision, dizziness, drowsiness, or, yeah. Or mood changes, frequent burning or painful urination, ouch, breast lumps, dark patches on the skin, and then, of course, things that could be even worse, but they're more rare, yellow eyes and skin, blood clots, heart attacks, stroke, all these different kind of crazy things that nobody wants to deal with. However, it does say that they happen very rarely. I've taken it twice. I don't remember having any of those things, except maybe mood swings, but I'm kind of, like, moody anyway, so that was probably just my personality and not so much the medication. Although, if it happens this time, I'm going to blame the medication either way, because y'all know we need an excuse to kind of be moody. So, yeah. That's the basics of the medication. The plan is to take it for 10 days. I have a 10-day subscription. It's 10 milligrams a day. I have to take it same time every day. I take it at 9 because my work hours are a little crazy, but I'm always home at 9, so I take it 9 o'clock at night. So far, I haven't had any problems, but I'm only 2 days in, so who knows? Side effects may start to occur. So I started on Wednesday the 18th. I will finish the medication on the 27th. I am supposed to bleed anywhere from 3 to 7 days after that. So the 30th up till about the 3rd or 4th. I don't know. Depending on how you look at the calendar, really, what you count as a day. But so, first week of June, I should start bleeding. There's a possibility I could start bleeding before the 10 days are up. If that happens, I just finish out the medication and then just finish out the bleeding. I have mixed emotions about it. I'm not excited for all of the bleeding. I know this is all going to be TMI and I'm going to talk about it a lot, but it's part of how it is. And you know what? Every woman gets a period at least once. We all know what it's like. So if you're squeamish, just skip through all this. But last 2 times I was on Provera, I bled a lot. Like a lot. And it was not fun. And then in February this past year, I bled a lot. And it lasted for 17 days. So I'm not looking forward to repeating that experience. I'm really hopeful that it doesn't last 2 weeks. I'm really more like, could it last 2 days? I know it won't, but you can always wish for it, right? So I don't know how long I'll bleed. I don't know how much I'll bleed. I just know it's going to be horrible, so I'm not looking forward to that. But no one ever would, right? No one looks forward to that. However, I am so excited to finally be taking positive steps forward. To finally be able to, I don't know, feel like I'm in control a little bit. I know I'm not actually in control, but it feels like I am because I'm taking this medication and then I'll be doing more things after that. So once I finish the 10 days of medication and then start my cycle, hopefully, on that first day I have to call my clinic and they will set me up with appointments for blood work and HSG, sperm analysis, and blah 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 blah, tons of other things. So step one is finishing the Provera, and it's going to be the longest 8 days of my life right now because I just want to get to that point. It's been 2 years and 9 months and like 3 weeks. I don't know. I have an exact count on my phone, but I don't have it up. So it's been almost 3 years of waiting and 10 more days just to get to the next point is going to be kind of excruciating. But I do have some other projects planned that I'll talk about in a minute to kind of pass that time. So, yeah. So that's step one in the Femara Chronicles, as I'm going to call it, is taking the Provera and just getting past that. I will try and make videos as I'm going through it. I'll try and like document any side effects that I might have and the whole emotional experience. I just want to be as detailed as I can for myself and for any of you who may have questions. And I just really am excited. So, as I said, it is going to be a long 10 days. And then an even longer time after that, trying to get through the cycle and all that stuff. So I have a couple of art projects planned to help with this journey. The first one I already started today. I had meetings today at work, and after the meeting and before I had to start actual work, on my lunch break, I went to Ross and I found these really cute like little four pack of canvas, little square pieces of canvas, and they were like $5, which I thought was awesome. So I have the beginnings of an art project done. I'm gonna make like my fertility symbol art projects to kind of, I don't know, maybe I'll put them back here. I don't know what I'll do with them exactly yet. But I'm really excited because it's a way to keep connected to the journey and do something fun and creative. So what I'm going to do is I drew stencils on them already. And if you want to see, I don't know if you can see, there's a little piggy. I drew the stencil, and then I'm going to take hot glue and hot glue the shape and then paint over it, and it'll give it a really kind of cool finish, almost embossed look to it. And I'm just going to hang them. And I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to get a couple more canvases, like bigger ones, and put quotes on them and do the same thing and have like a whole set. So for me, in my fertility journey, a lot of the symbols that I kind of cling on to, some of them a lot of other women do, some of them are more like for me. The pig is because I learned that pigs are a symbol for fertility, and the pig spirit animal is supposed to bring you fertility. And on my Instagram, I actually got in contact with a woman and we've kind of connected, and she sent me a pig little statue that I named Juno, and I carry it around with me. It's in my purse right now to kind of just bring me luck and good vibes all day. So I have a set of 4. I have one that's a piggy that you've seen. I have one that's an anchor, and I love the saying that hope anchors the soul, or love anchors the soul, whichever it is, I can't remember. But I love anchors for a lot of reasons. In Blue October, they have a song now, and one of the lines is, an anchor when in doubt, and I just kind of connect with that line. So anchors mean a lot to me in this journey and in life. And then I have a pineapple. Those of you that are TTCing, you know what pineapples are symbolic of. If you're not familiar, I think it's that if you eat the core of a pineapple when you're ovulating, it's supposed to help with implantation. So a lot of us kind of use that as like our symbol, and pineapples are so popular right now, so it's kind of perfect because you can find almost anything with pineapples on it, and they're so cute anyway. Like, they're such an adorable little picture, and you can do them so easily. And lastly, I have a bee, and bees have a couple of different meanings for me. In the TTC world, I've heard that bees also symbolize fertility, which makes sense, because you see there's tons of them. And there's a long story that I won't go into right now, but it is Blue October related. So with the band Blue October, and with how they affect my life, and how much I cling to Blue October, the bees kind of go hand in hand. So I have like bee kind of stuff everywhere in my brain. I have bee earrings on right now, and plus I just like them because Jimmy's terrified of them. I just think it's so funny and cute how afraid of bees he is. So now I'm gonna have bee stuff all over. So yeah, it's kind of cute. But I do actually want to get a couple more. I had a couple more symbols I wanted to do. I wanted to do an owl, because of a story with Jimmy, and arrows, and so I have like a whole series of them planned in my brain. I just have to find my hot glue gun so I can do them. But I wanted to show you guys the first step. I will show the finished product. I'll post them on Instagram for sure. The second thing that I have planned to do, I just don't know when I'm going to do it, is actually an idea I've gotten from a couple of other people. And that's a photography walk, but I want to do one that's like fertility inspired. So I want to do a walk somewhere, maybe in the city, I don't know, or a series of walks, and just take pictures of things that kind of inspire me or make me feel good. I don't know. So I want to do like a whole series. I haven't really figured out the whole logistics of it yet, but I've always loved photography. I always loved taking pictures. I'm not very good at it, but it's just something I love to do. So I think I'm going to take like a whole bunch of pictures and kind of make an album and write why this specific thing inspired me, or how it related to my fertility. I just think it'll be good because A, it'll be good exercise to get out. B, I love being creative. I love the visuals, and I want to try something new. So there's tons of reasons, and it'll keep me connected to the journey, but keep me distracted at the same time. So I'm very excited about that. I just haven't had time really. I think maybe too I'll just kind of pay more attention while I'm doing my daily things, and even just take pictures then. I don't know. I have like a whole jumble in my brain, and I haven't gotten it all out yet. But it's an idea, and I hope maybe someone else tries it too. So I think that wraps it up. It's getting kind of late, and I'm exhausted. But I wanted to do this so that I can share the journey, share the Chronicles of Femara. So if any of you have any questions, please comment below. If you have taken Femara before, if you have any experience with it, if you have any experience with Provera, please, please, please put your experience down below, because I know a lot of people do Clomid first. My doctor said Femara actually has a higher success rate and less side effects, so that's why we're doing Femara instead of Clomid. But I know Clomid's like the popular one. So if you have any experience with Femara, let me know, or if you have an experience with both and kind of compare. I would just love information, and I need more information, and it's kind of hard to get that information because there's so many things out there. And I like to hear from you ladies, and I want to interact with you all more. So please share your experiences down below. Like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. check out my Instagram, check out my Facebook. I want to get to know you guys just as much as you're getting to know me, because this is a journey that we're all in together. So, I am going to stop filming and go to sleep. Bye, guys!